Hi y'all, my name is Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. It is almost fall and it is my favorite time of the year. So I am so excited. The temperatures cool down a little bit and there's all kinds of fun stuff to do. And it's just, I love it. It's amazing. I am going to show you my first fall craft, and it is something that I thought was so cute because I mix my fall and Halloween, but a lot of people do not do Halloween. So this is easily adaptable to suit your style and what you decorate for. So come craft with me. I have been on the clearance rack at the Dollar Tree again. Last season, I picked this up for 50 cents. Now, it is cute the way it is, but I wasn't a fan of all the tinsel. So I took all of the tinsel off of the frame, and it kind of just unwinds very easily. There's kind of a little bit of a grippy nub on the edges, and that's what it holds on with. And of course I'm going to roll it up and save it because you never know when you're going to need it again. And then I'm going to take my wire cutters and I'm going to cut the little nubs, the little grippers, I don't know what they're called, off of just the hat part of the frame. I had picked up this roll of burlap ribbon off the clearance rack at Walmart for like $3, and I tried to buy my raffia at the Dollar Tree because I have noticed that the crafting stores and at Walmart, the price for those have just gone up. I'm going to pull a little bit out, fold it over and kind of pinch it, and then take some hot glue, put on the very tip of the hat, and attach my raffia with some hot glue. I'm going to flip it over and put some hot glue on the top edge of the frame. Then I'm going to lay my burlap in that and just start wrapping it very carefully around the frame of the witch's hat. This could be a scarecrow if you wanted to take your wire cutters and cut the pointed witch's hat off at the end, and then it could be a scarecrow instead of a witch's hat. That's the beauty in crafting. You can adapt just about anything to suit your needs, your wants, and your personal taste. I did want the direction of my burlap to go the same way, so I ended up cutting the burlap and hot gluing it along the edge and then folding the pieces over so that it looked like one continual piece. And one thing I might add is if you have burlap from Dollar Tree that they sell in the fat squares, this would work just as well. I am just using this burlap ribbon because I got it at such a good price and I really stocked up on it. I think it was last year, like August, September, when I found this ribbon on the clearance aisle at Walmart, and I just decided that I was going to stock up because you never know, which makes me a bargain hunter, but it also makes me a craft hoarder. I wanted the back of my witch's hat to be pleasing, and so I just cut a piece of the ribbon and hot glued it down so that there wouldn't be any gaps. If you're hanging this on a door that's glass, then you would want to do this extra step. At Dollar Tree, I found these fabulous zip ties, and they were 100 pieces. And they're small, and when I seen them, I thought this would be great for bow making and crafting. So once again, I stocked up. I'm going to lay the orange burlap ribbon that I had purchased on clearance at Walmart on the outside edge, zip tie that, and I'm going to kind of make a little fluff out of the ribbon, a little poof. And then I'm going to just zip tie that to the crossbar. I'm going to do that all along the edges of the witch's hat. I left the end about 3 inches from the outside edge of the wreath form that I'm using, this little plastic wreath form. And that way, when I get to the other side, I can make it the same length and everything will look a lot more uniform. Once again, if you do not have burlap ribbon, you can do this with deco mesh. That would be amazing. You can also cut the fat square burlap pieces that you can buy at Dollar Tree in an appropriate size, like in 3s, and use that as well. Since you're zip tying this and you're making these little poofs, then you can have a lot of forgiveness in your project. Nobody's going to know except for you. I'm going to take my scissors and cut each one of the zip tie ends off, and then I am ready to start putting my raffia in. I pulled just a little section out, just a little piece, and got it the length that I thought I needed to, and I went along the outside crossbar of my wreath form. I'm just going to call it a wreath form because, you know, nobody needs to know that it was a Dollar Tree sign that I got for 50 cents on the clearance rack, and it had tinsel all over it. So I'm going to just tie that in a very tight knot. You can secure this if it's going to hang outdoors with a little bit of hot glue so that it doesn't come undone. But if you pull your raffia really tight, then it will actually stay very well. I'm going to go about every other crossbar and use varying lengths, and I'm going to do the same thing, just tie it off in a really tight knot and then pull it through so that it looks very rustic and that look of carefully placed chaos. Everybody has their own taste, and my mother actually takes a curling iron to her raffia. She rolls it into very big curls because she likes her raffia to be very curly. I like my raffia to look rustic and messy, unplanned, so I just let my raffia lay exactly how it comes out of the package. Everybody has different tastes. That is actually what makes the world go round. So I'm just going to show you what I did and how I did it, and then you take my idea and create something absolutely delightful on your own. None of us are created just like the next person. We're all different. We were all created in the likeness and image of God, which makes us unique and special individuals. I thought that my witch's hat needed something on the top, so I went along the top crossbar about 3 different places, and I put some raffia in on the top so that there would be just a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom, and there wouldn't be just this little tuft of raffia sticking out of the top. I picked up some berry garland at the Dollar Tree, and Miss Bruisey Pants decided that she wanted to come in and say hello. She just wanted some scratches and some loving, and then she was off about her own business. But I had a little piece of the berry garland, and you can just attach them together. I had a scrap, and then I had some left over on the roll. So I just attached the 2 pieces together and then started winding it around my witch's hat just to give it a little bit of that rustic vibe, a small beautiful element. I attached it to the top of the hat by twisting it around the frame, and then I attached it to the bottom by twisting it around the frame. Picked up some crows at Michael's, and these crows came in a 3-pack. They have wire on the feet, and I wound that around the top of the witch's hat and set my little crow in on the top. I thought that I needed just a little bit of something extra, and I had some berry garland left. So I once again wound that around the crossbar on the inside and then just loosely looped it around the crossbars on the top so that the piece would have something for your eye to travel over and you could see it. It came out so cute. It is adaptable to your taste and style, and I am so ready for fall, y'all. Isn't it adorable? I absolutely love it. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. Give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching Crafts, Laughs, and Chaos.